Hey, great work, Mac. Now let's take down the next challenger. Work him, Mac. Work him. Hit it, kid. Hit it. Faster, faster. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Mac. Come on. Quick feet, Mac. Quick feet. Keep it up, Mac. Keep it up.
Here's one of my favorites, Mac.
Knockout!
Hey, kid, tell me something. How did you get so good? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I trained you.
Here's one of my favorites, Mac.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, fight.
Try this one out for size.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, fight.
You're gonna love this, Mac. What are you looking at, little Mac? Huh? Who's that?
kid. Looks like luck is on your side. But you don't need it. Show this sucker your lucky punch.
Come on, huh? Come on, let's go. I'll take a piece of you now.
Come on, back up.
What are you looking at?
Right.
You're gonna love this, Mac.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're gonna love this, Mac.
TKO.
Hey, Mac, baby.
Раз, два, три.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, fight.
На мое здоровье! Моя бутылка! Вот! Как это?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, come on.
Вот! Как это? Вот! Как это?
TKO.
Hands off, baby. Ain't no one touching your belts.
Кажется! А!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, fight. One, two, three, 4. Let's go.
Şimdi gösteririm.
Allah!
Ah be! Haydi!
Allah!
Ah be! Karavana! Ah be! Ah! Haydi! Ah!
Allah!
Ah!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, fight.
Seni Şamaroğlu'nu yapacağım.
I knew I should have brought my shades. The glare off Bald Bull's big head is hurting my eyes.
Ben de onun kemiklerini çatır çutur kırmazsam bana da bol bol demesinler. Ah be! Of!
Allah!
Aman!
Allah!
Ah be! Of! Haydi!
Allah!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come on, fight.
Ah be!
Allah!
Karavana! Haydi!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, fight.
Ah be! Of!
Allah!
Ah be!
always take a whooping. Hands off, baby. Ain't no one